Hi, I'm Reba with Team Reba of Remax Metro East Side. I just got back from a really great retreat, actually called Elite Retreat, part of the Tom Ferry coaching organization. And I had an opportunity to listen to some really great speakers, hear from economists, as well as network with some of the best agents across the entire United States. One of the major themes of that particular event was what's going on this year. So on my show, Open House with Team Reba, my partner Eric Osnes and I talk a lot about what's going on in the marketplace. We came up with our predictions recently, and they were very much in line with what the economists were talking about at this event. And they are three main things. One, the Fed has already said that they plan on raising interest rates throughout this year. Now, what does that mean? Does it mean that mortgage interest rates are going up? Not necessarily. But there is an expectation that they will go up. And we have actually seen that in the month of January, that they did rise. So there's some question mark about what will happen. But what the Fed actually means when they say they're going to raise interest rates is what the banks are charged to be loaned money, basically, so that you can then borrow money. That's usually for short-term interest rates, things like credit cards, cars, boats, things that are of very short-term purchase times. Usually it is the 10-year treasury that we really pay attention to see what happens with 30-year mortgages and the interest rates that are tied to those. Because there is some fear in the marketplace, that usually helps keeps the rates down, but we're still seeing some fluctuations. There is some concern. What will happen with inflation and rising interest rates is everything else that you buy will go up in price. You've probably already seen it in the price of cars, in the price of what it takes to build a house or to renovate a house, food at the grocery store, anything that you buy on a daily basis. So what we're all talking about right now is that we do still have great interest rates. Housing is growing through the roof right now still because we do have a shortage of inventory. And so as a hedge against inflation, buying now, if you don't already own, is a great plan. Additionally, if you have the opportunity to buy an investment property, if you're thinking about retirement, maybe a second home, now is a great time to do it because we are not going to be building homes fast enough for us to be able to make up for the shortage. It's going to be this way for a very long time. We also have so many people on the planet. If you weren't already paying attention, we're close to about 8 billion people. And so we're going to continue to need housing for everybody. Maybe they don't all live in the USA now, but there are still people coming here all the time. The population here is still growing. And so we're still going to run into these issues. The other thing I'm going to point out that wasn't talked about as much at the event, but was brought up a little bit, but I don't think anyone put as much into it as I'm doing. Institutional investors. If you're a private individual and you don't yet own property or investment property or that second home or future retirement home that you might want, institutional investors have been in the marketplace for a good 10 to 12 years now. They are eating up part of the inventory and they have a long-term hold. That means those houses will not be coming back on the market anytime soon. So for all those people who are out there throwing out the bubbles and all those theories that things are going to bust and we're going back to 2007, I'm here to tell you that's not going to happen. So if you'd like to chat about these issues and your own personal situation, please reach out to us via email at info@teamreba.com and we can set up an appointment for you. Or you can reach out to us by cell phone or text at 206-457-2984. I look forward to hearing from you.